Welcome to Dayton Music Scene. My name is Kathy and I'm your host today. I'm so excited because I have a host with me I messed
Kathy, we're live.
No, we're not. When did we go live?
We're on right now, Kathy.
Well, who decided that?
Kathy, we're live. You have to take it from the top.
What am I supposed to? Live from Dayton, Ohio. It's Dayton Music Scene.
Am I wasting my time writing down points for the next fight? My train of thought always dies. I'm too exhausted to try. I think I'm gone insane. Nothing will ever change. The only dream I can lose is the one with each other sleeping into. Take me for all that I had to give. My heart stopped beating right on time to leave me caught in my flat line. Am I losing my mind? Looking for a reason why you tossed me aside, 'cause it helped you get by. Am I the enemy? You hope that I could be. You take what you need and make me believe you could get that from me. Take me for all that I had to give. My heart stopped beating right on time to leave you caught in my flat line. Leave you caught in my flat line. 'Cause I can't be saved. Not this time. I can't be saved. But you're just fine. I can't be saved from this flat line. Do you have what you see? Is there something wrong with me? Well, I'd say I was sorry that you made me talking. And if I'm still alive, by the time you find out why, well, you can come ask me why. And we'll walk down that flat line. Take me for all that I had to give. My heart stopped beating right on time to leave you caught in my flat line. Leave you caught in my flat line. I can't be saved. Not this time. I can't be saved. But you're just fine. I can't be saved from this flat line. And I can't be saved. Oh. And I can't be saved. And I can't be saved. I can't be saved.
Woo! Good job.
You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. You rock. We are so happy to have Heart Means More with us today. This is our first live show, and what a way to kick it off. I do have a co-host with me today. Her name is Kimberly Weiss. Kimberly, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, I love it that you're here. Love it. Fill us in a little bit about Music Connection Dayton.
Sure. Music Connection Dayton is basically we're a local organization that tries to connect local musicians. We want to create a centralized place for Dayton's music community to gather together. We're a very diverse city filled with lots of music, and so we're just trying to collectively organize that into one place. People can come to our website and they can find local shows, local venues, bands, all that kind of good stuff.
That is so awesome. You know, people know you so well all over Dayton because you've done so much
That's what I hear.
for the Dayton music scene. This last year, I just have to say, last year we were involved in the Dayton Underground series, and Kimberly was the one in charge of all of that, and that was so awesome. It was a year-long event, and we got to see a lot of wonderful people during that time frame because we filmed all of the shows, right?
Yeah, it was a really awesome experience.
It was fun. It was really fun. Tell me a little bit about the band you're in.
Sure. So I'm in a band called Far From Eden, and we're a hard rock band, hard rock progressive band, and that's kind of where Music Connection Dayton started out of, was from working with a lot of different bands, a lot of different venues, and I was making giant lists, and I was like, this is crazy. So there's got to be a better way to keep track of this information. So we play out a lot, but the two are kind of go hand in hand. So
That's really awesome. What genre of music is that?
It's hard rock, but it's got a progressive slant to it. So we have a lot of socially conscious lyrics, a lot of kind of like nerdy lyrics about space and time and all that kind of good stuff. So.
Well, that's really awesome.
I love fronting the band. It's a lot of fun. It's my stress relief. I hold it all in, and then when I get on stage, you get it. So
That's awesome. I've watched her perform live, and I was shocked at how beautiful her vocals are because I had never heard her sing, and her vocals are beautiful. So if you get a chance, get out and see Far From Eden. I want to talk a little bit about this band that's playing for us today, Heart Means More. They're from Hillsboro, Ohio, and they've been playing together since 2016.
And together, they have more than 30 years of experience together in all different kinds of genres, and they really blend well, and that's why audiences love them. That's why they're drawn to them. You can feel Heart Means More in every song.
I believe that. I believe that.
I
I
do.
was really impressed the first time I saw them.
Yeah.
And it was during the Dayton Underground series.
Yeah, I actually got to play with these guys last August, and it was a lot of fun.
They're a very high energy band, and they have a lot of heavy riffs and enchanting melodies, and they're known as modern alternative rock.
So let's get the show moving. The next song they are giving you guys is a song called Give It All.
White collar call the shots. Passion is all, but that's fighting. Don't hide it. Happiness never seen when you're lost in your routine. Dream fighting. Don't hide it. Don't be afraid, you've come a long way. Give it up, give it all. Give it up, give it all. Don't be ashamed, give out your name. Give it up, give it all. Give it up, give it all. This can be all there is. Apathy has set in a fight. Don't hide. Memories are searching when you lose your future and your plans are dead. Inside you're burning, always burning. You know there's something left. Find it. Don't hide it. Don't be afraid. stand. We'll never quit. We'll never miss what could have been. We'll make mistakes and try again. The dreams we chase, they never end. Don't be ashamed, you've come a long way. Give it up and give it all. Give it up and give it all. Don't be afraid to scream out your name. Give it up, give it all. 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 Give it all. If you want it, go get it. If you want it, go get it. If you want it, go get it. If you want it, go. Whew. Dayton music scene, all of Dayton. We are Heart Means More. We are so happy to be here. Very, very honored to be brought into the studio today. Like they said, we've been a band for a little more than a year, and yeah, this would be our first time on TV. So this song's called Never Cry. Ripped up another page, colored outside of your lines. A rap rain like a hurricane, you left your mess behind. I keep quotes of confidence collected in the hall. I cut out calligraphy and decorate the wall. And it hurts today, it's overrated and it's hard to say. It's complicated when hearts are made to break. 2, 3, 4. I won't cry, not this time. I won't try to re-cry it and read it over and over again. 'Cause I'm going blind with think in my eyes. I'm living in black and white. I'll never cry again. Come and waiting for the night to end. All these sayings are just paper thin. I used to frame them, but they cut my skin and they mean nothing. I won't cry, not this time. I won't try to re-cry it and read it over and over again. 'Cause I'm going blind with think in my eyes. I'm living in black and white. I'll never cry. Woo! I'll never cry. It hurts today, it's overrated and it's hard to say. It's complicated when hearts are made to break. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't cry, not this time. I won't try to re-cry it and read it over and over again. 'Cause I'm going blind with think in my eyes. I'm living in black and white. I'll never cry. 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 He'll never cry. I'll never cry. Don't 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 cry. Don't
This would be normally when I'd be like, thank you guys, but it's TV, so it's a little different. So this next song is a bit of a story song, and kind of points out a lot of things that people are going through in the world, and it's tough to talk about those things without having personal experiences, but observing them, you can write about them, is what we did. I saw a boy in his freshman year. He kept quiet, they called him weird. They wondered why he disappeared, till they found he left a letter. I saw a man in his 40s cry, all alone in his car at night. He wouldn't bother to go inside, she left him for another, no. I saw him with a loser on when she answered the doctor's call. He said it's common with alcohol, keep trying for a child. I saw a teenager lose her soul, she made herself look beautiful, and photographs she's digital, but she doesn't know how to smile. I'll hold my breath till there's nothing left, we're just lost in desire. And I can't watch when it never stops, we're just caught in the fire. Make this cycle away, or I won't get by. No, no, show me this life change, or I won't get by. No, no, I won't get by. Saw a teacher put up a fight, diagnosed to lose her life. They couldn't tell her exactly why, but there was something in the water. I saw a mother put up a light, they had to watch her all day and night. And though they told her 1,000 times, she could not recognize her daughter. And I can't watch when it never stops, we're just caught in the fire. Make this cycle away, or I won't get by. No, no, show me this life can change, or I won't get by. And tell me, it gets better in the end, gets better in the end. It gets better in the end, gets better in the end. Make this cycle away, or I won't get by. No, no, show me this life can change, or I won't get by. No, no, I won't get by.
Oh my goodness, are they not wonderful? They really, really are good, which is why I like them so much. We're going to talk a little bit about their merchandise that they sell. This is a t-shirt that they sell. It says Heart Means More right on the front of it. You can purchase these at any of their live shows, or you can also go to the popular sites like Spotify, Amazon, all Bandcamp, all the ones, all the fun ones out there, and you can purchase it from there. They also have 4 singles coming out soon and an LP towards the end of the year, so be on the lookout for that. In addition, we also are going to spend a little bit of time asking them a few questions. So I'm going to turn this over to Kimberly, who's ready to talk to them right now. Let's see what they have to say.
Hi, all. So I'm here with the guys from Heart Means More. Right here next to me, I got John Scott, and Lex Hale. John is here with me. John is obviously the lead vocalist.
Yes.
And so why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself real briefly and maybe like what your musical influences are.
Oh, okay. Well, it kind of started back when I was 12 when I picked up a guitar, and my brother was a huge influence of mine because he also played music for several years before I started. And so that's when I started the nightmare of, writing music. But it's an addiction. It's an addiction. And so, for the past couple years, we've just been going through bands and bands and bands until finally, eventually, after my last band, my buddy Alex and I here got together and started putting some songs together, and here we are. I would say the influences mostly are 90s pop.
Okay.
For me. And I don't. So I guess 90s pop, and then just everything modern pop, but
Okay.
Just with like a rock edge to it is what we
Okay.
kind of throw it in there.
So you kind of told me this earlier, but I have to hear it again. What do you do to inspire yourself?
Oh, well, there's.
Tell 'em, be honest.
There's some beer involved. Typically, what I'll do.
Every good musician.
I feel like there's this perfect moment where like after you get a couple in you, that like your brain just stops over analyzing everything and you just let everything flow. And I have a couple beers and write some lyrics, and it just kind of flows out.
Sweet.
Yep.
Awesome.
Other things flow out too, because beer, but mostly lyrics.
We won't share that on television. So then we also have Lex Hale here with me. Lex is the lead guitarist. You can take over that mic for him. So
This is not my job.
well, it is your job now. You are now the speaking man. How did you get into music, Lex?
Funny enough, I actually never wanted to play guitar.
What?
I always wanted to play violin, but they were more expensive. So I bought a $20 guitar for my buddy and fixed it, and I never turned back.
That's great. And how did the band come up with the name?
I'm actually going to pass this one over to him.
Oh, man.
It's funny because when we were writing and everything, it wasn't really about who it was supposed to be in the band. It was just about making good songs. And I was having a conversation with someone, and it came down to like, man, I love Alex so much. It's like his heart means more than anybody that would just want to jump into this. And
that was it.
That was it. Like having somebody invest so much time into just this very new starting thing, and then he was like in with me, and that's how we kind of began.
Cool.
So joke's on you, it's my band.
Yeah. It's kind of
Even though you handed back the mic.
it very much evolved into something else, though.
All right.
It sounds less conceited coming from him.
Well, hey, guys, let's get back to some more music. Why don't you go ahead and get back over there and then take it over and tell them what all you're playing next, okay?
Okay, sounds good. All right, so with the whole pop aspect, we kind of like to get a little rappy. Let's just say that. So this song's called They Tell Me.
So let me get this straight, am I the only one feeling like I'm lost when the pressure's off? Will I ever stop? Can I break my habit? Hate everything about it. Some say static only gets you if you let it, but nothing is a promise and a chance is magic. Take one, take a million, never mind those who don't have it. Don't give up, give up. Don't give up, give up. So I'm lost again. I've gone every direction, expecting a lesson, but left with questions like where do I fit? Should I put down the pen? Cause comfort is in, according to my family and friends. Should I let this one go? Farewell to my dreams and welcome to hell. Until I'm left with nothing else, then that's your start to swell. Gotta stop thinking, I keep telling myself, don't give up. They tell me, give up the dreams, give up the love, give up the hope. Where did your life go? Why can't you follow? I said, look at yourself, look at your life, look out below. You got 5 years to go before you lose control. That's why I listen to my. They tell me everything's been done at least once, and anything you can do, trust us, they can do better. Passions are a playtime, don't quit your day job. Poets never once paid the bills. Painters never turn the white canvas to a house in the hills. With those things that give you chills, like an artist who inspired desire in me to be like him and spit fire. Gotta do everything, gotta see money, gotta see put, look at what you can achieve. And if you do, you prove to make a move is crucial to your mood. Don't lose any more time, cause like us, you're gonna be righteous. Take it or leave it, but don't fight us. You're losing your mind cause your freedom's virus. Deny us, you pay the prices. Well, I'd rather be lost than lifeless. I won't give up, give up. They tell me, give up the dreams, give up the love, give up the hope. Where did your life go? Why can't you follow? And I said, look at yourself, look at your life, look out below. You got 5 years to go before you lose control. That's why I listen to my. It can only get better. It can only get better. It can only get better. If I lose myself, it can only get better. It can only get better. It can only get better. If I lose myself, it can only get better. It can only get better. It can only get better. If I lose myself, it can only get better. 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 It only get better. Lose myself. It'll only get better. It'll only get better. It'll only get better if I lose myself. Yeah. And we try not to get a little political, but truthfully, it's really about not playing the victim. Like, you know, not having an acoustic that, you know, works.
Over 15% of the population living below the poverty level.
And we run wild in our daydreams, cause there's never time to sleep. And we're forced to repeat the same routine so we can take a break at the end of the week. And have you lost yourself along the way while marching single file to break your back? You put on a mask and smile. Why do we try so hard when we never get that far? Why do we feel the need to stop before we start? Why do we have to skip every temporary fix and live with these scars? The burden is ours. The burden is ours. Do we complain too much? Do we think too much? Do we drink too much? Do we sing too much? Are we sad too much? Do we have enough hearts beating? Did we change too much? Look the same too much? Feel the pain too much? Show the shame too much? Take the blame too much? We're screaming, and I don't wanna be here anymore, cause I'm cutting right to my core in a time when I'm ignored. I just wanna stop pretending there's a point in wishing for a life we can afford. So give us something. When did we ever have a choice to pick between a life like this or life without the poison? Floating on rock that spins depending on the stock market. And if there's a crash, we all burn, but no one seems a bit concerned. Did we try to save too much? Did we stray too much? Do we vote too much? Do we smoke too much? Are we mad too much? Do we have enough hearts beating? Did we change too much? Look the same too much? Feel the pain too much? Show the shame too much? Take the blame too much? We're screaming, and I don't wanna be here anymore, 'cause I'm cut right to my core, and it's on when I'm ignored. What are we here for? I just wanna stop pretending there's a point in wishing for a love we can't afford. So give us something more. Give us something more. Give us something more. Ooh. I don't wanna be here anymore, 'cause I'm cut right to my core, and it's on when I'm ignored. And I just wanna stop pretending there's a point in wishing for the life we can afford. And I don't wanna be here anymore, 'cause I'm cut right to my core, and it's on when I'm ignored. And I just wanna stop pretending there's a point in wishing for a love we can afford. So give us something more. Give us something more. Give us something more. Give us something. Give us something. Give us something more.
So Heart Means More, these guys have been busy. They've been playing shows all around Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky for the last year. I was actually really lucky enough to play a show with them last August at Dayton's Odd Bodies, which is a fantastic venue. It used to be called McGuffey's House of Draft. So now they have another show coming up next weekend, and they're going to be down in Cincinnati at the Mad Frog, opening up for these fine gentlemen. They'll have several other great bands on that bill, but you really don't want to miss it. They have several other shows they'll be playing this year, but they'll be mostly focusing on writing this year, so make sure you catch them at the few shows that they are available. Again, that's next weekend at Mad Frog in Cincinnati. They'll be playing with these fine gentlemen. They'll also be having the High Plains Drifter, Big Cat, and the Showgirls, as well as Over the Years. Those guys will all be on that bill. Make sure you catch that. Let me toss that over to you, to Kathy. She's back with the guys for some more interviews.
So here we are. I have my own mic, but you know, I just feel the need to speak into this one, I guess. I'll hold that. For those of you out there watching, this is our first live show. So we're kind of working out some bugs, so be patient with us. It does get a little easier as we go along, I hope. At least they tell me that. So here we have Justin with us.
Me.
Tell
Are you just
me.
gonna hold it, or you're
Yeah,
gonna hold it?
I'm
Fine,
going to
that's
hold
fine.
it. You're special.
Okay.
Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long you been playing?
I've been playing for 24 years now, since I was 13. So yeah, I'm old.
You are. I didn't.
I've been doing this for a long
I didn't
time.
expect you to say 24 years.
Yeah,
I
I'm-
really didn't.
I'm seasoned.
Yes,
I guess
you
is what
are.
you call it, not old. Seasoned.
Is guitar the only instrument you play? Not that it's not that
Well,
it's
yeah.
minimal, but
I mean, a wide variety of stuff. But if it has strings, I probably play it in some capacity.
that's awesome.
Jack of all trades, master of none, basically.
There you go. Who writes most of the songs for this band?
It's pretty collaborative. Somebody will come in with an idea, and then we bring it into the rehearsal room. We'll, go through. Everybody kind of has their part in writing it. Some songs just come to one of us fully formed. So it's really a group effort. It's song by song.
Well, that's pretty awesome. What do you have coming out soon? I know you got some singles coming out. Hopefully.
We've got some stuff coming on the horizon. We're in the studio right now, so we're doing kind of a minimal amount of shows, doing a lot of recording, a lot of writing, trying to have something out late summer sometime.
Oh, good, because I want to buy something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to get it out there.
Yes,
I'll get a T-shirt. But
we're actually reprinting our first CD as well. Instead of the homemade copies, we have we're getting them replicated. So with a couple extra features on them. So
okay,
get them at the shows.
Great. Yeah, you can get them at the shows. Okay, and tell me a little bit about you. What's your name?
Hi, I am Ricky Coyle, and I play bass in the band.
You've been playing bass for how long, Ricky?
I've been playing bass for about a year and a half.
Why are they laughing at you?
They always laugh at me. I'm the youngest one in the band, so you know, I get all the crap. I always try and pass him off as my little brother, but it never works.
Yeah, the oldest in the band, probably.
Yeah. No.
You.
Actually,
Okay.
we're gonna save the oldest for later. Okay.
What do you find besides being the youngest is the most challenging in the band?
Dealing with Justin here. No, I'm just kidding.
It's true. A little bit of truth.
The most challenging thing I would have to say is, the entire band is really a challenge. I mean, you gotta dedicate everything to it, so much time that you may not want to, but I mean, it's gotta happen a lot of the time.
That's how it gets good, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta
you
put in
guys
the work.
really are doing a good job.
Thank you.
You have a lot of energy, a lot of energy.
Good try.
I want to talk a little bit about, I guess we're going to be playing your next song now. How's that sound?
That's what we do best.
Let's get back at it.
You sing it. All right. So, our next song is called Ghost, and we usually start off with a little chant, but we're not going to do that because this is TV. It's so different. But we love it, and we seriously appreciate you guys having us. So, once again, we are Heart Means More, and this is Ghost.
Pocket full of promises and your ripped jeans that stretch so thin, and you can't walk with confidence until no one's watching. Gotta shake hands when you make no sense. Gotta lock eyes through a contact lens, asking why do I act so different? Can they feel my pulse, fingers to your wrist? By myself a try, like how to find myself. I'm fighting this breakdown. Am I alone? 'Cause I don't know. Do they care if I'm anywhere close? Or am I a ghost? Whoa. Am I a ghost? Whoa. Mind racing to think of some words for a conversation that's never your turn, but you can't fake it. You gotta stay patient. They all keep saying you got lessons to learn, and you keep thinking, oh, what do I do? What do I say? Am I stupid? Am I ugly today? Am I ruined? I hate myself for being this way. Why can't I do this? Why am I so afraid? By myself a try, like how to find myself. I'm fighting this breakdown. Am I alone? 'Cause I don't know. Do they care if I'm anywhere close? Or am I a ghost? Say with me, I hear myself and I'm worth it. I hear myself and I'm worth it. I hear myself and I'm worth it. Say it with me, I hear myself myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. Watch it with me. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. By myself I try like how to find myself. I'm fighting this breakdown. Am I alone? 'Cause I don't know. Do they care if I'm anywhere close? Am I a ghost? Whoa. Am I a ghost? Whoa. Am I a ghost? Wow. Am I a ghost? Am I a ghost? Say it with me. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. Say it with me. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. I am myself and I'm worth it. That's perfect.
This song's a new song for us.
Baby, if I break, will you hold me together? Will you keep me awake? Will you hold out for pleasure? Will you dream with me? 'Cause you could have it better if you stay awake. You wanted the change, I wanted the same. It's right in my face. Baby, if I break, break with me. The chase is we're dying for. What can I take away to keep you coming back for more? Baby, if I break, baby, if I break, will you piece me together like my broken world? Will you put me, watch me burn? 'Cause I'm shaking on my own. How can I make you move? Don't let me go too far. Don't make me. Baby, if I break with me. The chase is we're dying for. What can I take away to keep you coming back for more? Break. Baby, if I break, will you break? Will you break? Will you break with me? Break. Will you break? Will you break? Will you break? Baby, if I break, will you break with me? The chase is we're dying for. What can I take away to keep you coming back for more? Baby, if I break with me. The chase is we're dying for. What can I take
Whoa, you know what? I can't help it. You guys are freaking awesome. I mean, that was so good. I love it so much.
Thank you.
I want to talk just a little bit about our business partners, and that would be DATV, which is where we are currently in the studio at DATV. Without DATV, we wouldn't be able to do this. You can become a member at DATV, and you can just give us a call, and they'll tell you how to do that, and you can be a part of something like this. We also have the Miami Valley Cable Council. DATV covers the northern suburbs and Dayton, and the Miami Valley Cable Council covers the southern suburbs. We also have Hannah's on Ludlow Street in Dayton is one of our partners, as well as Music Connection Dayton. I'm going to turn this back over to Kimberly, who has a few more questions for the band.
Hi, so I'm back over here again. I got the best for last for you. And Kevin, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell folks a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Kevin Best, and I'm the drummer for Hearts Means More. Hearts. What is this? I am the drummer for Hearts Means More. That's what it is now.
You can't say it without being plural now, can you?
No, I can't.
Remember, Kevin, you have a tongue in your mouth.
No. That's not how biology works. So, I've been playing for probably 30 years. So, but I didn't do my first actual gig until I was 15, so yeah, Justin's got me beat there, but not by much.
So I'm going to get away from the standard questions, and I'm going to ask you, what's the first CD you bought with your own money?
Oh, that's easy. Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one.
Yeah,
so do you prefer CDs, or do you prefer to have like a digital, or do you like to have both?
I like both. I like the tangible, like, I like vinyl too, but I like having the tangible CD in my hand, especially if it's got good artwork or like some kind of book or something in there. You know, not enough bands spend time on that, I think, anymore.
Yeah, we have kind of moved away from that, haven't we?
That's kind of the state of the business right now, where everything's instantaneous, where you can 99 cents get the one song you want off an album instead of, so.
Absolutely. I do miss the days of digital.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm going to throw this back. I love talking to you guys, but I'm going to throw this back to Kathy now. And we're going to finish out this show.
Cool.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about next month's show. That will be on March 10th. We're on live the second Saturday of each month, and that's March 10th, and we will have with us Tony Houston. We've got a short clip to show you of Tony, and we'll be right back with you. We would like to thank Heart Means More for being with us today. It has been such a pleasure having you here. We wish you so much success. We're looking so forward to your new music coming out where we can purchase it, and what 2018 is going to bring for you, because I have a feeling it's going to bring some really good stuff.
It's going to. I'm sure. These guys rock. Dayton is so full of hardworking, dedicated musicians, and every musician really needs your support, and the best way to do that is to go out and to buy their merch and go to their shows and tell all your friends. So please do what you can to show them some love.
And speaking of musicians, how would you like tickets to our show? As we mentioned before, Tony Houston will be our guest on March the 10th. If you'd like to come to the show and watch him live, then you need to request a ticket. And it's pretty simple. If you're interested in the show, please visit our website or request, and you can request your ticket there. Our website is DaytonMusicScene.com. It is a first come, first served basis. We also have a Facebook page you can go to just by looking up Dayton Music Scene. We also do have an email if you ever wish to get in contact with us. It's DaytonMusicScene@yahoo.com. I once again have to give a shout out to DATV for all their continued support, because once again without them we wouldn't have a show. Definitely. And I want to thank Kimberly for being here with me today. I couldn't have picked a better co-host for our live show. She's a dear friend of mine and she knows a lot about the music industry, so she's a great co-host.
You keep building my ego.
I know,
like that.
I know, right? She's paying me after the show. Thank you all for being with us today. We really appreciate you tuning in. We are very excited to be involved with some great musicians and look forward to what the rest of the shows are going to bring us for the rest of the year. Don't forget, we all can help. And really, really, please get out and see these musicians. Go to the local venues, support them. Buy their merchandise, buy their CDs, LPs, EPs. They need it. They need your support. It's all about sharing the love, folks, and that's what we're all about. Once again, thanks for tuning in to DATV and Dayton Music Scene.
Have a great day.
Have an awesome.
Our next song is called Better Off. It's on the reprint of our original CD. And it'll be the last track. So we hope you guys enjoy. Once again, we are Heart Means More. Thank you so much, Dayton Music Scene, for having us.
Into the same trap once again. I fell in love with your taste, but I never thought you would be poisonous.
Better off,
Really better off.
better off, better off, better off, better off.
Don't feel you anymore. Never thought it would go this far. How can you be so dramatic? You're so unattractive now. I'm so much more than a back to stab. But when you did, baby, I would laugh. I found it funny you could hold a knife when your hands were busy burying me alive. Wish I could stay, cause it's not much fun. Day wishing you were done. I'm not saying that I never love, but for now I'm definitely better off.
Better off, 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 better off.